So, sorry, I had to continue with a part two. Her name's Brooke. She was in Nashville, and she's a singer connected to Jack the Mulek out there in Emerald Hills, Alberta, in Sherwood Park. Okay. So I mentioned what was posted there towards me. So let's see, through universal law, which I know because I studied this and I know this stuff very well. They don't apparently. Did you mention violently humbling towards somebody? Did you group attack someone? Did you do it more than once? Did you threaten them? Did you try to bully them as a group? Did you try to hurt their vehicle, cause them to reconnect sexually to two exes that were narcissists? Then you tried to fuck with them at multiple businesses, all this, and they're saying that I'm the one that is going to go through that. And trying to mess with me when I was driving. And at a job I was working, photographing gardens on top of skyscrapers. That happened in the lobby past couple years. So they think they could just pull all this level of attacks, abusive stuff, warfare, spiritual warfare, all this sort of stuff, and think that they are going to throw threats at me like that. There was already multiple threats psychically from Brandon. About we end up in like this group, like multiple things about being harmed as their group and all this sort of stuff. Threatened me when my dad was shaking in a wheelchair at the airport. I talked about all sorts of stuff like that with her and her friends, and then they're throwing that at me. So you know what I get with this? You got a group of people that are still very young, very very young. Chelsea's literally a baby. That's what I picked up on. She has baby, 38-year-old baby. Okay. That's what she is. And teenager. Going and throwing stuff out that I'm like, what did you think you guys were going to pull that? And here's the thing too. I literally help, the amount I help Canada, the amount I help Alberta, the amount of help I have put out for people in general, I should not ever be seeing anything like that towards me. And I have not gone right into it fully on here because, like I said, I was supposed to at one point talk on a podcast there, and then the stuff that happened there, so I'll see what happens. But a bunch of those people, including her, she knows, holy shit, like full on doing miracles, full on doing stuff to like majorly help things. And still, she thought she was going to pull that towards me. What? That's interesting. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine that. Hey, that, like, literally knowing that somebody is massively helping, like, you're like, holy crap, the person's really helping Canada or helping our province or doing stuff, or like, wow, like, I don't go on about, oh, I helped heal this person or I did this, or like literally stuff like, well, that's a miracle, holy crap, that, like, I'll see. I feel like I have to trust that my gut feeling about it, as far as what is mentioned, as far as when or if I mention certain things or how I'd mention it. I shouldn't be having it that people knew I was full on doing miracles and really helping, and some of those same people were turning around trying to be toxic, abusive towards me, and want to be fucking, like, there's no other word for it, like fake. No, not just fake. Like, just I have such little respect for anyone that would do that. If I knew somebody was like, oh wow, like they're actually doing miracles, but I'm not out there like, oh, black magic, Luciferian energy, dark reptilian stuff. No, I have hit back when people were trying to abuse me as a group, and some of the stuff I mentioned where I'm like, I'm going to defend myself. I don't get pushed around. I'm not somebody who gets bullied or pushed around. You're not going to just threaten me and think that's going to be okay. You're not going to be trying to harm me or my family or our property or any of that sort of stuff, or attack my dog and think, oh no, we're fine, that's going to be fine. No, it's not going to be fine. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what's absolutely fucked. I'm not exaggerating. I literally, like, if I told you in the past couple years, and it's going to come out discussing what I went through, what my family was dealing with, and I still was like, okay, I'll do this to help, do this to help, do this to help. I shouldn't be fucking seeing people that are calling or saying that they're out there teaching in some way. Like, seriously, and as I'm talking to what markers, cut the cords. I have such little fucking respect for now Chelsea Smith, for her group, literally almost like, oh my god. And they're out there in Moto Sherwood Park, working there, and at Park Integrative in Sherwood Park. These are people that should not be listened to. These are people that should not, they tried to look up shit from my past, or look up even relationships, and they tried to redirect harm at me of other people. Imagine trying to go, oh, that person, let's find something of someone in his life or relationship, and try to redirect at him while he's sleeping, harm of trauma or wounds or some sort of emotions, and I wake up and there's markers trying to be thrown on my legs, all this, to the point a spiritual teacher in the States made a video out of California and said, like, whoa, don't be dumped on, don't do all this sort of stuff. And those same fucking people are people that before I was like, oh, here, I'll put this stuff out to help them, or I'll do this, do that, and then they start pulling this stuff past couple years. Yeah. And Chelsea did go directly into dark witchcraft. I literally did the prayers out there at one point that lifted a bunch of dark witchcraft and different stuff. And I was like, I've been clearing that shit, been clearing that stuff. And literally saw it lift right off from around her. And it's like, so she went into that, got friends involved, and just started trying to bullshit towards me. That's awesome. Oh, yep. Saw the dark. I could literally just feel all the darkness in them come right up. And I was like, oh, that's great. So that was already in them, and there's already things I picked up on about, and then they just showed it and kept showing it and showing it and showing it. But then they wanted to throw revision. Then obviously they don't want people to know, and I'm sure Jillian doesn't want people to know, but now a lot of people know about her and the stuff with Amber too. I mean, they literally were trying to. I had to go and check and be like, okay, what's she trying to pull towards my fucking? What's she doing? Like specific people, relationships. Yeah, like she tried to fucking, oh my god, I said it in another video. I think I've already, oh my god. Like, it is nuts. My biggest thing with this and Universe Source, I want everyone that I've mentioned, I want people to know who they really are. Like, I want them to know all the abuse they did towards me. I want them to be fully seen by all the light workers, all their friends and family. I do not consent to any energy review right now of my past, including my past with sex, relationships, trying to dig in my past to cause harm towards me. Yeah, I don't consent to any energy read that's malicious, nefarious. I shouldn't be having that. And some of these energy reads, it's interesting, because I did some energy reads to respond to how I got treated online with certain stuff that I was like, that was, what the fuck? Certain stuff online, which I've already discussed. Why would I have some of these people that are saying they're spiritual teachers? They're saying that, and they're saying they're working these groups, turn around and either them or on their behalf trying to do an energy read on me, and it could be while I slept or at night, and next thing you know, like, they're trying to, like, some of the reads where they're doing it as warfare. It wasn't just do a read and do a response at you. It was full on, like, it was like they were using it of like, this is going to harm. And meanwhile, when I put it out, I was like, the intent with this is literally doing a response of like, no, you're not going to act like that with me, and I'm not going to put up with it. And they went into, let me get this person, we're all going to do this at you, this. Yeah. So how to describe it? I've been helping really clear stuff. They've been causing a lot of shit with some of these people. Okay? They've been causing a lot of fucking shit. I shouldn't have to have it in an area in Alberta where I went, oh fuck, I gotta bring the vibe up a bunch now. I'd be checking what's the vibration here, and here. What the hell do you guys do? Like literally going, I'm like, oh, okay, bring that up, that's clearing stuff. For fuck's sakes, how old are they? These are people in their 30s and 40s who said they were already teachers. Turns out they're not really that much of it. They're not people to listen to. Don't listen to any of them. Okay? Any of the ones I mentioned at Moto, any group they're holding, anything, don't listen to them. The ones I named, I don't mean the other ones. Anyway, Park Integrative, don't listen to them. I would not be going to Dylan Wisborg for any of this stuff on anything. Those two on the island, holy fuck, stay the fuck away from those people. It's to the point the one was going, oh my, there's a, so well known, yeah, I don't know if I even want to mention it. Let's put it this way, when I know a guy's an attempted rapist, I don't want women to be going to businesses I know the guy would, how do I describe it, would be like giving there are certain businesses I know he would like to go to on that island. I don't want to know that there's women like being around or running into it. Pretty much that's the gist. And I'm kind of going, yeah. I used to work in the supplement industry out there, and he really likes that industry and that sort of stuff. And I'm kind of going, I don't want people. I warned my sister. The guy's name's Kentucky, lives downtown Victoria. I warned her about him many, many times, and finding out exactly of, I'm always bang on. That's what I've learned. I am always bang on. I am always bang on. When I say this is gonna happen, it happens. This. Like, oh, you know what? Revise that one right there. You know what? That last one there. When I'm saying that, there was something there. Okay. Anyone on Vancouver that Laura worked with, that my sister had worked with in real estate, okay? cancel contracts, agreements, vows with them. Anything I'm supposed to learn with them, I choose to learn in the easiest, most loving way possible without them. Thank you. They're gone. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, there is people, and I'm going to name them, all of them, okay? What I've already named, who I've already named here, and anything I see out of any other people pulling stuff towards me. And out of these people, how many of them know that already I've been doing stuff that are full-on miracles to help either their country or my country or somewhere else on the planet, or light workers, or help with getting sending love light, getting vibes up, clearings, healings, all this sort of stuff. But yet some of these people in some way, shape, or form are just like, yeah, I'm going to try to throw this at you or this. And I'm kind of going, what the fuck? I'm the one that has reached galactic consciousness, would be at a master level. You guys aren't. They aren't at all. They're maybe in the 7th, 8th dimension, roughly around there. They're not that far along spiritually. What are they doing? They're showing that is what's happening. And I said it on different video, like, I've been describing how people act. So I will continue to post, this is who these people are. This is what they're doing. Here, maybe at some point, like, I'm going to say, do not listen to this. These, like, I'll name them off. I'll name them off. And if I see that in some other area, if I see people, I'll see about that. If I see that, like, I'm talking about this to do with the spiritual here. Yeah, there is no, threaten, take a shot at me or my family or property or a relationship, any area of my life, and think that you guys are not going to be seen, or that people won't know, or that it's going to be fine. And as far as what comes back on you, no, it won't. It won't. I'm full on touched by God. You guys made the choice that you made the minute you did that was huge, absolutely fucking massive. And I don't care who you guys were before that and who you said of whatever you were in the, like, oh, they're a teacher, or I know this many people. It won't matter. It won't matter. It won't. I know what I've seen. I know I've been told different things different people have to go through. There's people that are like, what's coming back on them? It's not small stuff. And it's also not like a, yeah, well, we did an attack on them, so maybe at some point one will, like, come at it. That's not the way it works, guys. It's more like, you attacked me as a group, and now boom, 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 all this stuff is happening in your life. Like, it's the whole idea of, like, somebody going, I did this one thing and this because this was done. It's going to directly just to it's going to cause just this direct thing. From what I've seen with karma and learned about this, and I started to do videos, but then I was like, I didn't end up getting to post it about what I saw come back on different people to explain to people. There's maybe do they just think when I'm saying it of like, oh, he's just saying that, or that won't, and I'm like, wait, just wait. There is people in Alberta that have pulled stuff that saw, boom, within a week back on them. Boom, and it didn't come from me. It came from the universe. And I went, holy fuck. Boom, back on them. There is ones on Vancouver Island. There is stuff going on in different areas of where I'm like, oh shit. Oh, well, look what's going on. Oh, okay. I was just told this is going to happen. Oh, okay. Ooh, shit. Really? Like, I'm not just saying this. I'm not just like, oh, he's just sent. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. And you guys did, like, you do not take a shot. What were you ever think? Like, what were you ever fucking thinking? Trying to, like, I would never in my life. Oh my God, how do I say it? I'm touched by God. I'm touched by God. I'm at a master level, spiritually, and I was a former ascended master, and it's not a smart choice. It's not. It's one of the stupid. It's a massive choice. If you thought, how do I say it? Just a really stupid choice to try to take shots at me in some way, shape, or form. And there isn't just going to be like a, yeah, well, we could do this, and people. It will be known. Stuff obviously through universal law will come back at them in some way, shape, or form. It isn't, and this goes for, I don't care if somebody, like, seriously, I don't care how, if they're extremely well known on the planet, it won't matter what thing is going on in their life with any of that, it won't matter. And that's what I'm trying to explain. You guys don't get it, do you? Because your consciousness, their consciousness is not that, they're not that far along spirit, like, they're not at, like, a Christ conscious where they'd be going, why would I wouldn't do that, that's not, no, I better not do it, oh no, some of the stuff I have seen, okay, that I would, like, I should have, there's stuff, like, I mentioned what people pulled. I mentioned certain people, things that, oh God, you have no idea. There are certain things I really want to mention that were done, and even, like, said, or that if you knew for sure the people who did it, you would not be listening to them. You would not watching, reading their books. You would, people who wrote like multiple books, like multiple spiritual books, and you'd be going, why am I listening to them? And I'm like, exactly. Multiple, yeah. Yeah, which people have already named. Yeah. If you fully knew. And I'd be like, huh. So there's that, and then there's the ones I just named in that other video. So stop listening to a lot of these people. That's what I have to say. Stop listening to them. If they're not Christ conscious or above, don't listen to them. That's what I've come to realize. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them about spirituality. Do not have, oh, well, like, what? I don't care what you want to come up with. I keep seeing the amount I've seen with that. I'm seeing that thing in Souk that just tried to connect me, cut cords with. And this is solar plex trying to entangle, cut the cords. Thank you. So woke up, literally having it where I laid down, and then woke up where without my consent was trying to already push stuff at me sexually. That's trying to like molest them. That's trying to without consent connect to someone sexually, and I don't consent to that. If there was consent, that's one thing. Trying to redirect something onto a person's back, you try to do that towards my back sexually. What the fuck do you think they're going through? And this is what's fucked. Like, how to describe it? I'm looking for. I can't. Is it? You have no idea how to describe this. I am going to name everyone. I'm going to name all of you. I'm going to tell everyone the shit you fucking did towards me. I am going to make sure it goes really out there. And when I say really out there, like in a big, like, oh yeah, like everyone, no. Whether that has to be podcast, telepathically, whatever way I have to do it, and I am touched by God. I'm still the guy who had, like, I literally had my car lifted by white light and the suspension lifted. Like, there's stuff that when I told you, you'd be like, oh God, like, holy shit. Oh God, seriously. Well, shown heaven, welcome by angels. This happened years ago. I went through so much, did so much already on the planet that I was offered a death door of, like, you can leave if you want the planet. Like, you could just go. That happened many years ago. Some of my experiences, talking back and forth with the ETs and pulling a journal out, this is going to happen in my life, this is this, okay, this is this. And, oh yeah, I had teachers saying, do you ever think you learned enough? Like, holy crap, like, oh, and going on, like, over the years, it coming to me when events getting to the point where I'd be like, okay, do I need another teacher? And then it comes to me, you are the teacher. That came to me years ago, like, over 5 years ago, I think, well, I'm 30, yeah, I'm turning, yeah. Sorry, I'm yeah, in my 30s, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked to have it where, and there's certain terms, I'm like, do I want to say it? I have studied the Bible past couple of years, and that feeling of, and I'm kind of cringe, I'm like, do I say it? Is that going to cause a lot of shit for people? Of term when you're moving up a lot spiritually, you can say, yes, there is ascension, but if they call it being exalted. I don't even know if I want to say that term. But, I mean, guys, I already was galactic consciousness years and years and years ago. I was Christ conscious probably over 7 or 8 years ago. And already, like, I'm former Ascended Master, which was confirmed in the past couple of years. And the amount of stuff I've done, I've literally grabbed a person's foot who had surgeries that were not working, and I went, and they were walking perfectly and healed within like 10 minutes-ish after I did like coaching for them and their husband. And she's like, holy shit, boom, past life regression, boom, go in there, fix this up. And she's like, oh my God, I'm walking perfectly. And she had 2 surgeries in the physical that weren't working. I was like, huh. Like big stuff. This isn't like just little stuff. And I was going to talk about some of this on a podcast, but then there was, I already described certain people that were pulling stuff there. So, yeah, I'm going to name anyone that's pulled stuff towards me, because people should know, holy crap. Like, there shouldn't be people are out there saying they're teachers in some way with this stuff, where they're actually out there, let's say, teaching yoga, or they're writing books about spirituality, and they have multiple books out, and they're on TV or something, and then I'm like, that same person pulled this towards me. or my family, or they threatened this, or they tried to manipulate this, and I'm going, oh my God, or threatened, or like manipulated my nephew and he's 4 years old, or all this. People of like, guys, do not listen to them, do not listen to them. But you have to, like, directly people to not, if they're not Christ conscious, do not listen to them. Okay? Do not listen to them. Yeah. So there's a lot of these people that are. I said it about Chelsea Smith. There's a whole other side to her, like a whole other like complete imagine 50% whole other side, and that's what's come out. And birds of a feather flock together. We're friends. Birds of a feather flock together. They've all shown it, and all the stuff I've talked about, and that will go for some of these other people. Birds of a feather flock together. I see people get toxic. Well, a person's really toxic. Who's their group? Oh, that's in their group too. And that's what I've seen. I use that phrase. Birds of a feather flock together. Remember that one. When you see that of like, oh, holy crap, that was really toxic there. And be like, oh, that's in their friends too. Oh, no, but their friends look like, I don't care what they look like. You will see it eventually. Eventually, you will see it. It will come out. I have seen different ways of how people have tried to pull this stuff, or they're trying to oh my God, Mary Folio, I already said in another video, when I've seen toxic abusive shit come online, and then there's messages going, trust your intuition. And what the gist was behind this, the way it was said, everything was her knowing what she was doing to cause harm. There was even posts of abusive shit towards me, and then a post going, this is abuse, literally confirming that what they're doing was abuse, and listing it off in a post that it was supposed to make it look like it was helping people, but it was directed at me, of saying, yeah, we know we're doing abuse towards you. There was even a threat recently in the past couple days of, you thought the abuse you went through is over, it's only just begun, all this sort of stuff. Trauma. Like, did you just full on fucking threaten me with trauma? That came from her in New York. That's who she is. Okay? That's who she is. I'll make sure people know. Don't worry, Mary. No. I'm going to make sure. I have no issue making sure that people are seen for that, because at the end of the day, I'm like, this is spirituality. Okay? I said before another thing, and I don't normally walk around saying it in this way, but guys, like, I'm the one that's been doing miracles, and you guys are doing what? I'm the one that's like, we got to clear this has to heal, this has to heal, and you guys are doing what? Oh, you go on, and it's great to talk about it, right? It's great to go, Mary, there's a lot of darkness in the world, and there she is doing a bunch of shit with her friends that are supposed to be saying they're out there. Oh, but they've marketed this way, and oh, that's great. That's great, guys. It's great. You've made it look a certain way. That's awesome. It's great that you guys can make it look a certain way. And, yeah, I know. God, you can really do that, and you can really just, yeah, that's awesome. You can write very, like, beginner, simple fucking books, and, yeah, and you can just fucking fake like crazy through it. That's awesome. Until someone who's actually extremely advanced spiritually shows up and goes, no, don't listen to them. No, don't listen to them. You shouldn't listen to them. Did you just, oh, here's what they were doing. Oh, but they've been on such and such a show or a podcast. Sorry, but I guess everything happens for a reason. And I will tell you, nobody abuses me and thinks they're not going to be seen for that. Nobody threatens me. Nobody bullies me. Nobody does that towards my family either, or friends, and thinks that I won't make sure everyone knows. Everyone will know. All the light workers know. All their friends and family know. And Source, as I'm saying this, Source Universe, make sure that, all their friends and family will know, even if they revised it. And you might hear, like, some of these people, you might go, what? And I'm certain names, I wouldn't even say it that way. You know, when people listen to me speak, okay, sometimes they have to actually, if it's a voice note, or I see them shift in front of me, or if they hear a voice note online, there's like they might even have to wait as their energy is shifting, because they can feel the shift of hearing my voice. Okay? So when I say something on here and I'm saying this is exactly what happened, it is what happened. And chances are, if you're hearing this, you are going to go, holy fuck, he's right. Yeah, they did do that. And then you're going to have to look at those same people and go, oh God, they did do that. Oh shit. And we were listening to some of those people. And there's more. Oh yeah. And I could probably tell you more about the people they're in groups with, of what I saw them pull. And I'm like, wow, Okay, and then some of you guys know that I'm in that I'd be doing miracles to help. Oh, did I help your country? Probably did. If you live in a country, I probably helped you. Probably helped your country. Not to like do one of these for myself, but I'm serious. Yeah,